And you are not the only one looking for some relief from the summer sun. The added strain of dealing with the heat and humidity can have a real impact on your pets. So here to show us how you can find some ways to cool the pets down is our good friend, Charlotte Reed. She is a pet trendologist, and she's in town. Great to have you, Charlotte. How are you?
Good. I'm so happy I'm with you.
Nice
I know you're a pet lover.
I am. We just got a new puppy at our house a couple of days ago, so we got a lot of craziness going on at our house.
I bet.
Great to have you back.
Great to be
I know
back.
you brought your sweet friends. Tell us who you brought with you today.
Well, this is Ty the Tongue, and you know he's a big Instagram star.
Yes.
Look at that big tongue.
So cute.
And this is my Happy Morrow.
Oh, so precious. They're beautiful. Okay, so tell me your first trick to keep the pets cool, because it is Florida, it is hot, it's miserable.
Water.
Yes.
Right, and I love these portable water bowls because you want to hydrate your pet wherever you go.
Okay.
So for example, what I love specifically about these is this particular bowl, which is PBA free, because you know all the moms love that.
Yes.
And all the pet moms too. It's got standing legs, so it's not going to toss over.
Okay.
So wherever you go. So very, very important. Now, it's so hot out here.
I know.
It's crazy hot. So if you're taking your dog out for a little gathering or even for a walk, one of the things that you want to consider is a cooling jacket.
Okay.
So, and it works like evaporation because, you know, pets like basically pant to release that sweat.
Sure.
That's how they sweat.
Right.
So this way you wet the jacket, you wring it out, and you put it on the dog.
Okay, got it.
So, love that. Very inexpensive, but definitely worth it.
Now, does it hold the cold? Because I would think after a while it warms
does.
up,
It
right?
holds some moisture, and when it gets dried out, you can also do, for example, bandanas, cooling bandanas, but all the process is through evaporation. It's especially important if you have dogs that are low to the ground. You have snub-nosed dogs like mine,
right,
or bulldogs or Frenchies, which are very, very
because
popular.
they aren't able to cool down as
Exactly.
well, right?
Recently we had a scenario on a plane where a French bulldog was traveling, but for the fact that one of the flight attendants had a dog, so those are great to travel with.
Okay, all right, good to know.
So next up, you want to get your pet off of the ground.
Okay.
So I bought this great cot.
Oh yeah.
You can see that. It keeps the pet off the ground. So this way they get a little off the ground. There's mesh that comes through.
Right.
So I think that's perfect. So it's a nice way. And also,
it's fabulous.
Now the other thing that you want to do is, now I don't know if you guys can come over here.
Yeah.
I brought you a baby
Look
kiddie
how great.
pool. And what's the nice thing about the kiddie pool is that you can cool your dog off. The most important thing, if you have a small dog, you want to have the dog wear a life preserver. And you want to make sure you have 2 fingers in here when you go to buy one when it fits. And you also want to make sure you have handles so that you could pull your dog up if there's an emergency, if he's suffering stress. Now, don't think of just the kiddie pool, because many dogs, smaller dogs like Yorkies, drown in kiddie pools. But if you have your bigger dog, toys are a great way to get them involved. Right. Whether you're throwing them off your boat, throwing them into your pool, or you just want your dog to just, like, you know, get a little cool.
Oh, so cute.
And wade. Right? So
I
the
love
bigger
it.
dogs like the big toys, whether they're going in the water, going in the pool, and like I said, getting off the boat.
Oh, he's so cute.
So that's Morrow right there.
Okay.
So last but not least, one of the most important things is the bed. And if you notice, a lot of dogs do not like to go in beds during the warm weather. And the reason is because the bed traps the body heat. Okay. So we have this nice, basically, insert that is great. And you have these non-toxics made in the USA. Gel therapies.
Oh, these are great. Sure.
Now, I keep them in the freezer. And then what you do is you just stuff the insert.
Oh, you put it right inside.
Right inside. Now, this is a little wet because my hands have been wet from the pool, of course. But it's nice and cool. If you feel that. I'll let you feel from the backside.
Oh, that's fabulous. The pets love that. Sure.
And the pet will stay in its bed. Now, this is very important, especially for your senior dogs who have muscle problems, aches and pains from arthritis.
Right, okay. And you really have to know the type of dog you have too, Charlotte, right? There are some dogs that just don't do as well in the heat. You mentioned the short noses, but if you have a pet that's really furry.
If you have a pet that's really big, like a collie.
Sure.
Or even a bull mastiff, another really popular breed, or Sheltie, which are also popular breeds. It really just doesn't matter. I mean, I know you have had Weimaraners in the past. You know, and you want to just basically keep your dog inside. You want to walk it earlier in the morning, late in the evening.
Otherwise, make it quick. Charlotte, how can our viewers find you?
Sure, they can go to Charlotte Reed on social media, Pet Trendologist. So I post tips, and I'll put all these great products up there today.
Thank you so much. Great to see you, Charlotte.
And
Thanks for bringing your fur baby.
You gotta keep them cool.
It's crazy in our house. All right, we're going to send it back inside.